Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. I don't want to. Ew. I don't want to swim the 200. Take me out of the 200. Hello, hello.
once again, the reseat of the two fly is complete. Please contemplate, of course, for receiving the new heat sheet. For all of the other coaches, the 200 butterfly has been combined into two heats. There will be one heat of girls and one heat of boys. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, push, push, show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you guys notice, a lot of the coaches didn't clap because they had to pick up all the trash that the athletes and the parents left behind. So as we leave today, do the coaches a favor, help clean up around the area after you. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2025 HPAC Long Course STX Championship. We're in store for a great night here in finals number 1, and I have my friend Peyton here, who's going to play the national anthem for us on the flute. It is an eventful morning here at the Corpus Christi Auditorium. We're in for an amazing evening filled with some 50 backstroke, some 200 butterfly, some 100 breaststroke, and finishing off with some 200 freestyle. This is event number 1 of girls 14 under 50-meter backstroke heat 1. In lane 1, Doretta Mel. Lane 2, Austin Lee. Lane 3, Maddie Campbell. Lane 4, Rose Dutton. Lane 5, Hannah Ringler. Lane 7, Sylvia Lamb. Lane 8, Marcella Music. And lane 8, Carter Walter. Taking the win for the B final, the time of 43.06 from Serge Hilton. Next up, we have heat number 2, the 10 and under A final. In lane 1 from Nitro Swimming, Mayave Wilson. Lane 2 from Quad A, Marcy Connor. Lane 3 from Shirts YMCA, Caitlin Garcia.
You're leaving where?
In lane 4, your top qualifier,
Yeah, where are you?
42.43 from Nitro, Tesla and
On the
Sumay.
what?
In lane 5,
Oh, okay.
from Quad A, Emerson Morgan.
This is the latte of 10 and under 50 meters backstroke. It looks like in lane, or actually they look like they're all pretty much even. Looks like lane 4 is getting a little bit out farther than the rest, but let's see. And it looks like lane number 4 gets first place with a time of 23 seconds and 2 milliseconds with a time of qualifying with an A time. Congratulations to everyone who got a qualifying time. Starting with Heat 1 of 11 and 12 B finals. In lane 1 we have Journey. In lane 2 we have Allison. In lane 3, Karina. In lane 4, Avery. In lane 5 we have Elena. In lane 6 we have Scarlett. In lane 7 we have Kelsey. In lane 8, Whitney. This is the 11 to 12-year-olds 50 free. 50 back, sorry. This is the 11 12-year-old B finals for the 50 backstroke. We are having a little bit of a technical difficulty, so I am sorry if I said the wrong names, but we are trying to get that fixed as soon as possible. But today I am your host, Annika. I should be hosting for most of the time. I might not be here for the last two events, for the 100 breast and the 200 free, because those are the events I am swimming. Again, this is the BB Champion Meet, hosted by HPAC, Corpus Christi, Texas. If you guys would like to watch any other meets that we host or any other championships that we might host in the future, if you're watching this on YouTube, click subscribe and like the video and turn on that notification button so that you get all the notifications whenever we have a swim meet, and maybe you should always see your swimmers if they come. I'm so sorry, I cannot talk today. But again, today is the summer 2025 HPAC STX BB Champs Day 1 out of 3. We will be starting fairly shortly. We just want to make sure we have everything set up and everything is running good. So give us about 1 to 2 minutes so that everything can get restarted up. You guys want to hear some swim jokes? Okay. What stroke do most sheep like the most? The backstroke. I know, that was hilarious, I know. Why didn't the hipster swim in the river? Wait, I don't get that one.
Not funny.
I'm not asking you. Apparently it was too mainstream. I don't get that one. Why should you never swim on a full stomach? Because it's easier to swim on... What? These jokes make no sense. Oh yeah, guys, listen to the music. Oh yeah. What can you call a goat that swims really fast? A motor goat. Why do sharks only swim in salt water? Because pepper water would make them sneeze.
I'm trying to see what team dances the best. It's most definitely not Austin Swim Club. Coach Jonathan down there.
Why was a mouse afraid of swimming? Because of the catfish. What kind of race is never run? A swimming race. I'm sorry, guys. These are not funny. And look at that. We are starting right back up. No, we are not. Here's some more jokes. What kind of horse is good at swimming? A seahorse. Okay, that one was kind of funny. What do elephants wear to go swimming? Their trunks. Why are spiders so good at swimming? Because they have web feet. What does a search engine wear in the water? Swimming goggles. What do you call a small a small frog that can swim? A tadpole. A fish swims into the wall. Damn. Yeah, that one didn't make sense either. Ah! Do you guys want some dad jokes swimming edition? Let's see if I can find some. How do pirates measure the distance they swim? In yards. What did the ocean say to the swimmer?
Team number
Nothing.
3,
It
your
just
11th
waved.
semifinals.
And look at that. A couple jokes later, we are just starting right now. Again with the 11 to 12-year-olds. B finals. 50 backstroke. And they're off. Look at them go. Amazing dives from all the girls. Very pretty, very pretty.
Lane 2, Allison Sarnowski. Lane 3, Caroline Bailey. Lane 4, Avery Johnson. Lane 5, Elena McPhail. Lane 6, Scarlett Smith. Lane 7, Melissa Rodriguez. And in Lane 8, Whitney G.
Right now, it looks like lane 1 has a little bit more of a lead, but lane 4 and 5 are coming back to fight for it. So let's look what lane gets first place, and first place goes to lane 5 with 38 seconds with 14 milliseconds. Congratulations to everyone who got a qualifying time of an A time or a BB time. We are now starting with the A finals for the 11 and 12-year-olds 50-meter backstroke.
This is heat number 4, the 11-12 A finals. In lane 1, Haley Lucid. Lane 2, Allison Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Lane 4, Raylan Diaz. Lane 5, Charlotte Pratt. Lane 6, Jaden Hernandez. Lane 7, Kara Swazi. And lane 8, Selena Hall. Mr. Referee.
Let's see who's gonna get first in this heat. And it looks like they're just about to start in 3, 2, 1. Swimmers, take your mark. And for 11 and 12-year-olds, actually, like, they have a better backstroke dive than me. Like, those were really pretty backstroke dives. Okay, so right now, looking at them, it looks like lane 4 has a little bit of a head start, has a little head nudge, but it looks like lane 1's coming right after them. So we're gonna, it looks like it's a fight in between lane 1 and 2 to get first place. Lane 4's coming in. Oh, lane 5 looks like they come in with first place. Wow, with a time of 36 seconds. I hope you got your A time. Congratulations to everyone who just swam. I hope you guys all got your qualifying time that you need or you got your time drops. Now we are starting with Heat 5, 13 and 14 B finals. In lane 1 we have Burla. In lane 2 we have Bailey. In lane 3 we have Stella. In lane 4 we have Audrey. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. In lane 5 we have Leanna. In lane 6 we have Mackenzie. In lane 7 we have Ella. In lane 8 we have Brooklyn. We only have 2 more heats in the 50 backstroke, and then we start with the boys 50 backstroke. And that will be event 2. We are combining some events. For example, the 200 butterfly, we are combining those. So all the boys are just going to swim all together, and all the girls are going to swim all together. Look at all those A times and 2 B times. Good job, guys. Okay, again, this is Heat 5, 13 to 14 B finals for the 50 backstroke. We're going to be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. Oh my god, look, there's a kid doing push-ups. Do you guys see that? He's in lane 6. Oh, he stood up. Never mind. There was a kid doing push-ups. as I told you guys 2 seconds later, we are starting. I am gonna say the names one more time. In lane 1 we have Bertha. In lane 2 we have Bailey. In lane 3 we have Stella. In lane 4 we have Ari. In lane 5 we have Lena. In lane 6 we have Mackenzie. In lane 7 we have Ella. In lane 8 we have Brooklyn. Right now everyone looks pretty good, pretty even. Let's see, does anyone get like a star ahead right now? And almost all these heat, lane 5 has been getting first, so let's see. They all look even. It's gonna be a super close race. It looks like lane 4 is pulling ahead, but lane 5 is right on it, and lane 3 is coming right before it. Oh my gosh! And first place goes to, I think first place went to lane 4, second place either went to lane 5 or 3. That was a super duper close race. I hope you guys got your times and qualified for either senior champs or A champs. Okay, now we're starting with heat 6, our last heat of the 50 backstroke, which is the A final of 13 to 14-year-olds. Oh. Huh? Okay, guys, so this is the last heat, and then we're starting with event 2, boys 14 and under, 50-meter breaststroke. Okay, so in lane 1 we have Isabella. In lane 2 we have Region. In lane 3 we have Equan. I am so sorry, I said that name so wrong. In lane 4 we have Kinley. In lane 5 we have Autumn. In lane 6 we have Jules. In lane 7 we have Geneva. In lane 8 we have Lias. I'm so sorry, I probably butchered those names, but right now it looks like lane 3 and 4 are fighting for that first place. 1, 3, and 4 are fighting for that first place. Now it's 1 and 4. Let's see who comes up. 4 is getting a little bit more of a head, and it looks like first place comes to lane number 4 with, I don't know the time. Lane 4 with a time of 34.53. Second place went to lane 7 with a time of 35.30. Congratulations. I hope you guys got your qualifying times. Okay, now we are starting with event 2. Heat 1, boys 10 and under, 50-meter backstroke. This is the constellation heat. In lane 1 we have Patrick. In lane 2 we have Tia. In lane 3 we have Keegan. In lane 4 we have Ben. In lane 5 we have Remy. In lane 6 we have James. In lane 7 we have Gabriella. In lane 8 we have Josh. Good luck. Okay, it looks like lane 1's getting just a little bit ahead, but lane 3 is fighting for it right there. And lane 7 and 8 are also fighting for it. But it still looks like lane 3 might get first place, but lane 7's coming in, and looks like lane 7 gets first place with a time of 42 seconds, .29. Second place goes to lane 3 with a time of 43.90. And third place goes to 44.08. Congratulations, swimmers. I hope you guys got your time. Heat 2 for 10 and under, 8 finals. In lane 1, we have Duke. In lane 2, we have Blaine. In lane 3, we have Dalton. In lane 4, we have Colin. In lane 5, we have James. In lane 6, we have Evan. In lane 7, we have Olin. In lane 8, we have Aiden. And let's see who's gonna come in first place and second and third place. Lane 1 gets an early start. Let's see, can he keep that early start? Lane 4 and 5 are fighting for that first place. It looks like lane 4 is coming after first. Fighting lane 1 for it. Looks like lane 1 still has that little bit of a head nudge. But lane 2 and 4 are coming right after 4. Lane 4 is taking over lane 1. Lane 4 gets first place with a time of 41 seconds, 0.33 milliseconds. Second place goes to lane 5 with a time of 43.48. Third place goes to lane 7 with a time of 43.55. Congratulations, swimmers. I hope you got your cut. We are now starting with the Heat 3, 11, 12-year-olds B finals. In lane 1, we have Nathaniel. In lane 2, we have Andrew. In lane 3, we have Alex. In lane 4, we have Luca. In lane 5, we have Castle. In lane 6, we have Adrian. In lane 7, we have Cade. In lane 8, we have Tristan. Let's see who's going to come in first. Right off the bat, it looks like lane number... Actually, no, they all... Oh, lane number 1 looks like it has a little bit of a nudge than the rest. Just a little bit, like a little tad. But it looks like lane number 2 is coming right after him, leaving no space. They're actually tied up right now. It looks like lane 2 is getting a little bit farther than lane 1, just by a nudge again. Lane 3 is coming right after lane 2 for that first place. Lane 5. Lane 5 and 6. Oh my gosh. I don't know who got first in that. Oh, it looks like lane 5 got first. Congratulations to Riley for getting first. And for second place goes to Hasten, and third place goes to Morris. Congratulations. I hope you guys got the times you wanted. We are starting with Heat 4, 11, 12, A finals. In lane 1, we have Ben. In lane 2, we have Grady. In lane 3, we have Jaden. In lane 4, we have Luke. In lane 5, we have Art. Sorry if I said that wrong. In lane 6, we have Tony. In lane 7, we have Chip. In lane 8, we have Nathaniel. Beautiful dives, boys. Very beautiful, very beautiful. It looks like automatically lane 5 gets a head start. Right off he has like a like a head inch in front of everyone else. Let's see. It looks like lane 1 is starting to get a nudge in front of everyone else now. But who's going to come in first? Now it goes back to lane 5. Oh my goodness. It looks like lane 5 is going to take first place, but will lane 4 come back for it? And lane 5 gets first place. Congratulations. He gets an A time. Wow. Almost that whole heat got an A time. Congratulations. We are now starting with Heat 5 out of 6. 13-14 B finals. In lane 1, we have Toms. In lane 2, we have Sammy. In lane 3, we have Matt. In lane 4, we have Ethan. In lane 5, we have Evans. In lane 6, we have Rowan. In lane 7, we have Colton. In lane 8, we have Nikki. Okay, let's see who's going to come in first. And it looks like lane 1's getting a little bit head start with lane 3 falling right behind it. Let's see who's going to get in first place. Lane 3 is catching up to Lane 1 a lot faster. Lane 3 is taking over. Looks like Lane 3 is going to get first place. Congratulations to Lane 3 with a time of 33 seconds, .86. Second place goes to Lane 8 with a time of 34.20. And third place goes to Lane 6 with a time of 34.28. Congratulations on a whole heat on 8 time. Heat 6, 13 and 14 A finals. In lane 1 we have Rocco. In lane 2 we have Zach. In lane 3 we have Halo. In lane 4 we have Soiler. In lane 5 we have Clark. In lane 6 we have Zach. In lane 7 we have Nick. In lane 8 we have Evan. This is just a polite reminder. If you guys have complaints, please leave in the comments below. Please don't come over here by the swimmers because they are trying to lock in and focus. And also for safe sport. Thank you very much. It looks like lane 1, 2, and 3 are fighting for first place. It looks like lane 1 skiing in the first. It looks like lane 4 is joining them. 1 through 4. 4 skiing a lead, and 4 takes first place with a time of 31 seconds, .52. Second place goes to lane 3 with a time of 32.27. Third place goes to lane 5 with a time of 32.59. Congratulations to everyone. You guys all got A times. Okay, now we're starting with event 3. Girls, 11 through 18, 200-meter butterfly. This is where all the girls are swimming together and all the boys are swimming together. They will not be ranked together because of their different age groups, but just because there's not a lot of swimmers in the 200 butterfly, we are going to just combine them. So, I think in this heat we have Harper, Avery, Lizzie, Mackenzie, Savannah, Els, Isabella, and Evie. So, the 200 butterfly is the hardest race to swim because butterfly is just one of the hardest races to learn and get the right technique to breathe at the right time, so that these girls can do 4 laps and get like BB times, B times, A times. That is amazing. That just shows how talented they are, because butterfly, I don't know if you've ever done butterfly, but butterfly is the hardest stroke to master. Especially with the 200, your arms are dying, your legs are dying, but they still get a fabulous time. We are just making sure that we are set up over here correctly so that your swimmers can get your correct time. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to go back to the jokes. You guys want to hear more jokes? Okay, let me look up some more jokes. Okay, they are doing a test stroke. Okay, let's see some swim jokes. What is a polar bear's favorite stroke? Blubberfly. In which direction does a chicken swim? Clockwise. That was actually kind of funny. What word looks the same backwards and upside down? Swim? Does it actually? I didn't know that. Where do zombies like to go swimming? In the Dead Sea. What do dentists and a swim coach have in common? They both use drills. Okay, guys, we're about to start. This is so exciting. Look, they all look so locked in. I could never. Oh, look at them all go. You go, girls. You go, girls. Woo! Amazing dives. Look how far they're going underwater. Wow. Look at that, guys. That was so pretty. It looks like lane 7 and lane 6 are fighting for that first place, but you guys have to remember they have to do 4 laps. But it looks like, yeah, lane 7 and 6 are fighting for that first place, and it looks like lane 5 is joining them too. Oh, and boom, they just finished up 50 out of a 200. They have 3 more laps left. And it looks like lane 6 and 5 are fighting for that first place. It looks like lane 1 might have caught them. I don't know. Yeah, lane 1 looks like she's getting a little bit more farther than lane 6 and 7. 6 is, it looks like 7, 6, and 5 and lane 1 are all super close together. Lane 1 is maybe like a stroke farther. But lane 7, 6, and 5 are still all together. They are in sync, guys. They are literally in sync. That's crazy. Look, you guys can see it in the camera now as they are all in sync. That's so cool. Amazing walls. Amazing. Oh. Amazing walls. Amazing walls. As you guys can see, this is a hard race. But they only have 2 more laps left. Come on, guys. You can do it. Come on, push. It looks like lane 7 is taking an early lead. And they only have 100 left. Oh my God, all these tall people. Sorry, no offense to tall people. But you guys are blocking my view. It looks like lane 7 is trying to get a farther and farther lead. But can she maintain it? So for the last and final 50, guys. The last and final 50. It's only been 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Will she maintain it? And they are now all on their last 50. Let's see who's going to come in first. This is their very last 50. This is where they need to kick it in the most. It looks like lane 7 and 6 are fighting for that first place as they are almost tied. It looks like lane 7 has a little bit more of a lead. Right now it looks like this is all up to Isabella and Elsa. I think that's her name. Right now it looks like they are literally tied. They are in sync, guys. They are breathing at the same time. Oh, they're not breathing no more at the same time. Let's see as they come to the wall. This is going to be super duper tight. Let's see who comes at first place. It looks like lane 6 came in first place with a time of 2:49.93. Lane 7 comes in second place with a time of 2:50. Oh, she took up 4 seconds. Congratulations to everyone who got qualifying time, got BB time or A time or B time. Congratulations. Woo-hoo! Okay, in this heat we have Felipe, Logan, Colton, Sharman, Wes, Noah, James, and Jared. Again, guys, this is 1, 2, 3. I think 4 lengths. Yeah, 4 lengths. This is a 4 lengths race at butterfly, the hardest stroke. And these people range from a 12 to all the way up to 16 years old. A 12-year-old doing a 200 fly, you could never catch me. Actually, have not done it. We don't need to talk about that. Okay, let's see who's coming in with the early lead. They actually look almost all like pretty close. We're gonna see when they come back. They have just finished their first 50 out of 4 50s. Oh, wow. It looks like lane 5 has an early lead. I mean, really early lead. But can he maintain it for another 100? Let's see. It looks like lane 2 is coming right after lane 5. Yeah, but lane 5 was like, you stay away from me. I want this first place. I want this medal. Look at that. Wow. He has a really long underwater. Lane 2 and 3 are in sync. Oh, my voice just cracked. Are in sync. Wow. They are starting their 150. And it still looks like lane 5 still has a really big lead. But it looks like lane 7 might be catching up just by a little bit. And the lane 2 and 3 are still tied up. Yeah, he has gone a ginormous lead. But let's see, can he keep it up or will he die out? I think he can keep it up. Wow, see, he made it past the flags and it's at 200. Like, how do you hold your breath that long? Wow, look how pretty their stroke is. It's so pretty. Let's see if he gets his time. He has gone, it looks like lane 3's trying to get second place, maybe first. He's trying to catch up. Let's see, will he catch up to lane 5? Dun 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 dun, and it looks like, what lane? Oh, it looks like lane number 2 is coming up too. This is a very close race. Let's see. Looks like lane 5 is gonna come in for first. Lane 3 is coming in second. And lane 2 is coming in third. First place came in with a time of 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Lane 3 came in second with a time at 2 minutes and 31 seconds, .63. Congratulations, guys. I hope you guys got your times that you want, because that was a really pretty race. We are now starting with event 5. Girls, 18 and under, 100-meter breaststroke. Heat number 1, 10 and under, B finals. In lane 1, we have Alice. In lane 2, we have Carter. In lane 3, we have Hannah. In lane 4, we have Maddie. In lane 5, we have Bryn. In lane 6, we have Lennon. In lane 7, we have Auntie. In lane 8, we have Carolina. This is 10 and under 100-meter breast. So that means they got to do 2 laps. They're all so tiny and so cute. Look at them wearing their tech suits. They are so cute. Oh my goodness! Lane 8 is so tiny. She is so cute. Amazing dives. And look at those pullouts. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing pullouts. So pretty. So pretty. It looks like lane 4 has a little bit of a lead, but lanes 3 and 5 are catching up, and lane 8 is tying with all of them. So it looks like a straight line almost. And then we have to do 2 laps, so they only have to go up and back. And this might go quiet, or it might go to my assistant, Amanda. She might be hosting for a little bit because I am swimming this event. I'm swimming Heat 7, lane 5, if you guys would like to cheer me on. Okay, so from this point of view, it looks like they're all about to touch the wall. It still looks like lane 4 has a little bit of a lead, but lane 3 and lane 5 is right behind them. I mean, like, right behind them. Lane 2 is also right behind them. They are hitting that wall fast and getting off that wall like that. Look at them. They only have about less than 50 meters left. Who will get first? Oh no! Lane 4's goggles fell off. It's okay, girl. Push through it. You got this. Oh no, lane 4 and lane 3 are battling out for first place. It's okay, girl, you got this. Oh, don't look, just keep going. It looks like they're all tied up. Oh my goodness. And let's see who gets first place. They're all tied up right now. It's up to 4 and 5, and it looks like lane 5 gets first place, and lane Lane 5 gets first place with a time of 1 minute and 50 seconds. Second place goes to lane 4 with a time of 1 minute and 51 seconds, 0.33 milliseconds. Congratulations. This is Heat 2, 10 and under 8 finals. In lane 1, we have Sophie. In lane 2, we have Gender. In lane 7, we have Yellen. In lane 4, we have Rowley. In lane 5, we have Harper. In lane 6, we have Brandon. In lane 7, we have Charlotte. In lane 8, we have Sophia. They're so tiny. They're so cute. And they're so fast. And amazing dives once again. You guys, for your, wow, you just guys have really good underwaters. Look at them go. They have almost perfect glides. Look at them. Look at them. They are so good. And they are 10 and under, guys. And they have breaststroke down. Wow. Right now, I can't really tell who's coming in first place because it looks like a straight line almost. So I don't know. But we'll see when they come back. Yeah. I'm going to turn off the mic so I can go warm up, but we might have someone taking over for me very soon, and then I should be able to come back for a little bit before I have to swim my next event. But right now, it looks like lane 4 is coming in first place with lane 5 right next to her. They are in complete sync. Look at that. They're coming up and down together. Up and down together. Amazing. Beautiful. Next up, we do have 11 and 12-year-old B finals. Look at that. They are literally like head-to-head almost. Amazing.
So we're currently on Heat 3 of the girls' 100-meter breaststroke. This is the B final for 11 and 12. In lane 1, we have Amelia from, what is that team? Coda. From Coda. In lane 2, we have Gemma from Austin Swim Club. In lane 3, we have Gabrielle from Nitro. In lane 4, we have Lila from Quad A. In lane 5, we have Allison from MMA. In lane 6, we have Nitro. In lane 7, we have Geneva. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced that. From Quad A. And in lane 8, we have Emma from Nitro. And it looks like Lane 4 touches with a time of 1 minute 38 seconds, .01. Next up, we have Heat 4, 11-12 A final. In lane 1, we have Francis from Nitro. In lane 2, we have Odelia from Nitro. In lane 3, we have Clara from Austin Swim Club. In lane 4, we have Lila from West. In lane 5, we have Oren from Quad A. In lane 6, we have Dora from Waterloo. In lane 7, we have Elise from Nitro. And in lane 8, we have Abigail from Waterloo. It looks like lane 5 and lane 3 are neck to neck. However, it also looks like lane 7 is currently catching up. This is going to be a tight race. Almost all lanes are actually really close together. Struggling. So currently lane 5 is in the lead. Lanes 2 through 5 are all currently neck to neck, but it really looks like lane 4 is actually taking the lead currently. Lane 5 is right at lane 4's heels, and so is lane 3. This is going to be a tight one. And lane 4 takes the win with a time of 1 minute 32 seconds, .79. Lane 5 with a time of 1 minute 33 seconds and 45 milliseconds, and lane 3 with a time of 1 minute 33 seconds and 99 milliseconds. Next up, we have Heat 5, 13-14 B final. In lane 1, we have Alma from, what team is that? Amanda, what team is that?
TXLA.
We have, in lane 1, we have Alma from TXLA. In lane 2, we have Ella Jo from Aquatex. In lane 3, we have Yenna from YMCA. In lane 4, we have Vachi, from Nitro. And then in lane 5, we have Zoe Jane from Nitro. In lane 6, we have Savannah from Waterloo. In lane 7, we have Kate from Coda. And in lane 8, we have Kalani from Nitro. It looks like lane 6 is currently taking the lead. However, it looks like I think lane 3 is also starting to catch up to lane 6. Lane 3 touches with a time of 44:14, following by lane 1, lane 2, and lane 4. It really looks like lane 6 might be taking this win, but let's see and find out. Lane 8 is also slowly starting to pull away. I think lane 6 is definitely going to be taking the win for this heat. However, most of these other lanes are pretty close, and lane 6 touches with a time of 1 minute 32 seconds and 46 milliseconds. Second place has 1 minute 34 seconds and 41 milliseconds, and lane 3 has a time of 1 minute 34.73 milliseconds. Next up, we have Heat 6, the 13-14 A final. In lane 1, we have Red from Nitro. In lane 2, we have Charlie from Quad A. In lane 3, we have Cheyenne. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing these names. From LSAC. In lane 4, we have Piper from ASC. In lane 5, we have Juliet from YMCA. In lane 6, we have Mira from Nitro. In lane 7, we have Genevieve from Nitro. And in lane 8, we have Isabel from Quade. These swimmers are neck to neck, but it also does look like lane 4 is slowly starting to get a small lead. And lane 8 is actually really close to, like, lane 4. And lane 4 touches first. And they have now passed the halfway mark. Lane 4 is still in the lead. However, I think that lane 2 is slowly catching up, and so is lane 6. And these ladies are now at the 15-meter mark. This marks the last 15 meters of this race. They're slowly in the flags now. And lane 4 touches with a time of 1 minute, 26 seconds, and 36 milliseconds. Second place goes to lane 6 with a time of 1 minute, 27 seconds, and 71 milliseconds. And lane 2 with the time of 1 minute, 28 seconds, .70. We are now starting the Heat 7, the 15-18 B final. Now, it's a small heat. In lane 3, we have Elise from Surge. In lane 4, we have Alora from Quade. And in lane 5, we have Annika from HPAC. Those were all very beautiful dives. We have Elise currently in the lead, Annika right behind, and Alora also right behind them. It's a really tight race. Currently, it's neck to neck in between Annika and Elise. Alora is right behind them, though. And it slowly looks like Alora is pulling away, and I think that she's slowly creating a gap between them. And Alora touches first with a time of 44.61. Annika with a time of, and then Elise touches as well. I'll stay. I'm helping on the commentary. These ladies have passed the halfway mark. They're almost at the 15-meter mark. Alora is fast, y'all. We have Annika and Elise super close together. And Alora has passed the yellow mark, and she's coming into the flags, and she will touch with the time of 1 minute, 33 seconds, and 82 milliseconds. Annika touches with the time of 1 minute, 38 seconds, and 39 milliseconds, and Elise with the time of 1 minute, 41 seconds, and 82 milliseconds. Now we are moving on to Heat 8, the last heat of the girls' 100-meter breaststroke. This is the 15-18 A final, and in lane 1 we have Emma from Nitro. In lane 2 we have Taylor Rex from Waterloo. In lane 3 we have Mercer from Surge. In lane 4 we have Elizabeth from Nitro. In lane 5 we have Kayla from Aquatex. In lane 6 we have Caitlin from Surge. In lane 7 we have Alice from Hot. And in lane 8 we have Nishka from Waterloo. Wow, it currently looks like lane 7 is getting the lead for now. However, lane 4 is actually right behind her. We'll see how this race turns out. And they are currently at the 25-meter mark, aka sort of halfway. And lane 4 touches with a time of 40.21. Lane 7 right behind, and lane 5. And lane 4 has gotten a huge lead. And lane 5 and also lane 7 are right behind her. And lane 4 touches with a time of 1 minute, 25 seconds, and 0.7 milliseconds. Second place, lane 5 with a time of 1 minute, 26 seconds, and 11 milliseconds. And lane 7 comes in third with a time of 1 minute, 27 seconds, and 58 milliseconds. Great job to all these girls. And now we are about to start event 6, the boys 18 and under 100-meter breaststroke. This is heat 1, the 10 and under B final. In lane 1 we have Rami from Streamline Aquatics. In lane 2 we have Adam from Waterloo. In lane 3 we have JX, I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, from Coda. In lane 4 we have Luke from Surge. In lane 5 we have Nolan from Nitro. In lane 6 we have Aiden from LSAC. In lane 7 we have T from ASAC. And in lane 8 we have Andrew from ASAC. Currently looks like lane 4 and lane 3 are actually neck to neck. It's going to be a close race, y'all. It really does look like lane 3 is currently taking the lead. However, lane 4 is right at lane 3's heels. However, oh, I just saw lane 8. They're actually really close. Lane 3 touches with a time of 53.34. Lane 4 behind them, as well as lane 5. Lane 3 has actually made a huge gap between. However, lane 4 is actually, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Lane 5 is actually right behind them, and lane 8 is actually catching up, as well as lane 4 and lane 6. It looks like lane 3 has finished with a time of 1 minute, 52 seconds, and 0.6 milliseconds. Lane 6, or I'm so sorry, lane 5 has touched second with a time 1 minute, 52 seconds, and 83 milliseconds. And lane 6 has touched third with a time of 1 minute, 54 seconds, and 89 milliseconds. Next up is Heat 2, the 10 and under A final. In lane 1, we have Gabriel from Nitro. In lane 2, we have Olaf from Nitro. In lane 3, we have James from SYS. In lane 4, we have also James from YMCA. In lane 5, we have Ben from Quadan. In lane 6, we have Massimo from Nitro. In lane 7, we have Ethan from Quadan. And in lane 8, we have Andrew from Waterloo. And it currently looks like lane 7, Ethan, is actually our youngest one out of all these heats. He is 8 years old, and that is very amazing. Like, to be swimming at like such a fast time and being 8 years old, that's a really huge accomplishment. And it currently looks like lane 3 and lane 5 are currently in the lead. Lane 4 and lane 5 are neck to neck currently. However, lane 3 has actually taken the lead with a time of 48.16. Lane 4 and 5 just milliseconds behind. It actually looks like lane 5 is taking the lead currently. Lane 3, lane 4, and lane 5 are all super close together. This looks like a really tight race. I think lane 5 will be taking this win. Lane 4 right behind it, lane 3 as well. And lane 5 touches at the time of 1 minute, 42 seconds, and 21 milliseconds. Lane 4 just behind him, with, touching in second place with a time of 1 minute, 43 seconds, and 27 milliseconds. Lane 3 touches in third place with a time of 1 minute, 46 seconds, and 26 milliseconds. Congratulations to all these swimmers. Alright, we are starting Heat 3, the 11-12 Consolation Final, aka the B Final. In lane 1, we have Jaden from Quad A. In lane 2, we have Alex from Nitro. In lane 3, we have Arjun, I think, I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, from Nitro. In lane 4, we have Gazelle. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing these names. I'm trying my best. From Quad A. In lane 5, we have Ian from Austin Swim Club. In lane 6, we have Luca from Quad A as well. And in lane 7, we have Liam from Nitro. It actually looks like currently lane 6 is taking the lead, with lane 3 also very close. Lane 5 and lane 4 are very close together as well. And lane 5 touches at the time of 47.32. Lane 3 right behind, lane 4 right behind as well, and lane 2. And they are currently on the last 25 meters. The other lanes have caught up.
simmer down. Long course 100, it's more like a 50, but you really want to push yourself here. Tight race so far. DeSantis right behind Haffen. Haffen with the lead. He'll finish first. Oh, excuse me, Martinez will finish first. Tully gets an A time and Merritt gets an A time. Zhang in lane 1 from Nitro. DeSantis in lane 2 from Nitro. We got Balmaceda, Gaffin, but from Alamo area. Another Nitro man from, his name's Minen. Tight race so far, but it all depends on the log weight, how much stamina you have left after pushing yourself the first 50. So what you really want to do here is glide a little longer than you're supposed to, but still go fast. Zhang with the lead so far. Right behind him is Gaffin and Balmaceda, who are doing an amazing job so far. So it's been a tight race. Lane 4. It's Ethan Gaffin trying to take the lead, and he does. Gaffin stretching his lead with a stride. And Gaffin will finish first with an A time of 1:22.57. Winner, second place Balmaceda, third place Abadan. An amazing job by Gaffin to come back very late in the swim. Every single swimmer here got an A time. Amazing job by them. Lane 1 is Nag. Lane 2 is McCarthy. Lane 3 is Oak. Lane 4 is David. Lane 5 is Watson. Lane 6 is Shapiro. Lane 7 is Anderson. And lane 8 is Soup. Huge lead here. All tied up here so far. Someone needs to break away from the pack to get the lead way earlier. Really wanna. It's a tight race so far. David with the lead. Right behind him is Nayak. Both of them are neck to neck here in a tied up race. there's only two swimmers right now. Juan Martinez and Harry Bird. So this may be a close race, but it seems like Juan Martinez is already pulling away earlier. Juan Martinez gliding, taking advantage of his lead. There may be a little wave nearby Burns because how far behind he is. Not really far behind, but you may start to feel it as soon as you see him. Even though you're looking forward, you want to focus a little more on what you're facing. So it's starting to get all tied up. Burns catching up. Martinez losing stamina. And Burns may make the comeback. Still gliding. Even more who will finish first. It'll be Burns. Burns beats him by milliseconds. Harry Burns wins it. And next we got Heat A. Hufaker from Quad A. Cantu from Quad A. JP Gasterowski from HPAC. Kai Anderson from Surge. Raj Isiguso from Quad A. Ben Rikba from Waterloo. Solomon Moreno from SYS. And Mark Garcia from SYS. We don't have a decided winner yet, but it seems like the middle four lanes are just ripping through and are all neck to neck. The rest of them are a little behind though. Right now with the lead, it is lane 4's Kai Anderson. Anderson did pretty good in the prelims. Should do amazing right now. Though he is getting chased down by lane 3's JP Gasterowski. Probably one of the best swimmers out of HPAC, if not one of the best. Kai Anderson. Will barely win it. Was getting chased down by Brikva. Excuse me, Isigusu. So amazing times by them, but pretty crazy race to finish it off. Lane 1 here, this is the girls 18 and under, 200 LC meter freestyle. Lane 1 is NTU. Lane 2 is Nicole Sandberg. Lane 3 is Liliana Arguello. Lane 4 is Caroline Dakin. Lane 5 is Emerson Morgan. Lane 6 is Adeline McKinney. Lane 7 is Macy Connor, and lane 8 is Sophia Nur. It's a very interesting race so far, as like all the races at the very beginning, they're all mostly tied up, but lane 5's Emerson Morgan has the lead so far. We're going to keep this lead and go through the first 50, or we call it the first lap here. This is long course. Lane 3 with the lead now. It's Liliana Arguello. Tense race here so far. Nicole Sandberg with the lead so far. Sandberg, who was kind of behind at the first lap of this long course race, has now come from behind. Though lane 3, Liliana Arguello might catch up but will not. Still got another 2 laps. I'm gonna keep this up. As is lane 2 and lane 3 still fighting for a spot. It seems like lane 3 is starting to get away. Liliana Arguello starting to get away from Nicole Sandberg. Arguello still pushing away. 1 more lap to go. Arguello may just win it to not quote. Stunning win. She was down low for a little bit in that first 50, second 50, but she will win it. Never mind. Lane 5. Emerson Morgan back in the game. She was leading in the beginning. She'll win it. What a win. She was up ahead in the first 50, came back to win in the last 50 at the very end for the race. So now this is the real race. With the lead right now, it's all tied up. This is the main final. Last winners got 9th place. Now this one, folks, gets actual first place, not 9th like in the last race. So you really want to win this one. It's the more important one, in my opinion, but this depends on your opinion. Lane 1, Emma Cassine with the lead. Right behind her is lane 2's Caitlin Garcia. Or maybe it is lane 6's Athena Young. But Emma Cassine with the lead so far. Still got another 2 laps to go. Most intense so far. But Cassine has a huge gap. Many other swimmers have a large hole to cover to catch up to her. It's not really good for the other swimmers since you want to catch up to Cassie. But lane 6's Athena Young is starting to catch up. Cassie, who had the bigger lead, is starting to fade away. Not able to keep her lead, so affect her in the upcoming 50. Lane 4's Maeve Wilson has the lead now. Never mind, it is lane 2's Caitlin Garcia. We don't know, it's all tied up, with all the pen. Who touches the wall first? All these people tied up. Intense as ever. Finals. Trying to get the win. It will be Wilson with the victory. Maeve Wilson from Nitro wins it. Second place is Caitlin Garcia, and third place is lane 5's Duenas Mendez. Here is Heat 3, the Constellation Final of the 18 and under 200-meter freestyle. Lane 1 is McPhail, lane 2 is Rodriguez, lane 3 is Lewis, lane 4 is Grossbeck, lane 5 is Duenas Mendez, lane 6 is Vencil, lane 7 is Nally, and lane 8 is Lewis. Already halfway done through the first 50, and it seems like there is no winner so far. The leader right now is lane 6's Vencil. Maybe even lane 8's Henry. Lewis. Scarlett Lewis so far with the lead. An intense race, but lane 1, lane 4, and lane 6 are all tied up. Never mind, it's everyone in the bunch now. Still got another 100 to go. 2 more laps here in the long course. Winner here gets 9th place. Intense race so far. Lane 8's Scarlett Lewis with the lead. Far ahead of everyone else. Lewis. Right here. Has a huge lead. A huge gap to cover by everyone else. Lewis finishing it up. first place. Second place is Venso, and third place is Nally. Caroline Scarlett Lewis with the victory. Great job by them. Lane 1 is Saxena, lane 2 is Bonakchi, lane 3 is Pac, lane 4 is Theo, lane 5 is Hinojosa, lane 6 is Carter, lane 7 is Evelyn, and lane 8 is Henry. Already over the 50-meter mark. Quick pace so far by Hinojosa. Right behind her is Theo. Hinojosa still with the lead. Huge lead so far. You still got another 2 laps to go. Keep up this pace and you should be able to win it. The 1:11.79 right behind her is Theo, who's trying to catch up. Intense race so far. You've got a huge lead. You want to keep this pace up and you'll win it. Simple as that. Just keep this pace. Use the last of your energy to win it. Because after all, this is the final. Winner gets first in this event in your age group. That was an open turn. She's just too tired. Maybe that's probably because why. Lane 4. Whitney Thiam starting to catch up to Valentina Hinojosa. Intense race. All 3 middle lanes are in this race. The winner will not be Hinojosa, it will be Thiam. Right behind her is Hinojosa. And then it's Pac. Excuse me. Here is a 13-14 Constellation final. Lane 1 is Gills. Lane 2 is Hall. Lane 3 is Yang. Lane 4 is Esterac. Lane 5 is Hunter. Lane 6 is Corner. Lane 7 is Grover. And lane 8 is Blakely. So Blakely so far with the lead. But you never know. This is the first 50, so you can't be sure. Whoever wins the first 50 is the winner. Should be, in my opinion, one who touches the 3rd lap. Especially if they have a huge lead. Well, you never know. Swimming is crazy sport. But right now, lane 5. Kalani Hunter with the lead right now, but I don't think that will last because lane 2, Layden Hall starting to catch up. This race has another 2 laps to go. It might get even more intense, so I just want to calm down here at this very moment. So Kehlani Hunter with the lead, passing by the flags. We want to keep this momentum up. So Kehlani Hunter still with the lead, but it's always that second lane catching up to her. Speeding through, passing the flags. Last meters to go. Kehlani Hunter wins it. Right behind her is Layden Hall. And third place is Isla Giles. Lane 1 for the main final, Sofia Ortiz. Lane 2 is Jules Noel. Great showing at the preliminary finals. Lane 3, Kaya Camarillo. Lane 4, Autumn Stratman. Lane 5, Lily Moxie Gemba. Lane 6, Regan Evelyn. Lane 7, Music Brown. And lane 8, Maela Gerber. All of these did great jobs in the preliminaries, but can they keep up this momentum for this final race? Music Brown with the lead so far. Right behind her in lane 4 is Autumn Stratman. Just 15 milliseconds behind her. So you know this is going to be a good race when you see that close of a lead. So Music Brown with the lead. After that is Autumn Stratman, but that might change right now as Stratman starting to take advantage of her lane since she's far ahead. And in lane 4 it is a little less of an advantage, but after all, still want to win this race. They have the mentality to win it. So now Autumn Stratman still has the lead. Just passing by the lifeguard's chair right in the smack center of the swimming pool. So Stratman with a humongous lead. 147.14. Right behind her, which it doesn't look like it does, but it's Moxie Gemba just a couple meters behind her. Autumn Stratman. If you want to catch up to Stratman, you're going to have to cover a large gap. And I mean large because anyone near her is going to be very hard to catch up. But Moxie Gemba may get a little behind Stratman, just 1 second behind. Stratman is Moxie Gemba, but Stratman wins it. For Nitro, right behind Stratman is Evelyn. And a race that was crazy. Here's the 15-18 C final. 2 more heats. Winner gets a win, but yeah, this will be a good race to watch. Still another 2 heats after this one. So don't miss out on the B final and the A final to end off this event. So lane 5 and 2 are really close to each other. Defects and Brashers were just neck to neck a couple moments ago, but Defects is starting to expand her lead. Finishing up her first 50. 3 more laps to go for this race. And Defects is at a 1:11.60 right now. This race is intense. For the rest of the racers, but Defects has a huge lead so far. And I said 50, I meant like 2 laps, but it's really another 100. Last 50 for Defects at a 1:50.56. Behind her is Busick. Just 3 seconds behind her, but you really gotta go all out just to catch up to her, since she had such an early lead earlier. But Defects is literally pulling through, expanding her lead even more. Defects will finish first with a 2:28.37. Behind her is Busick with a 2:34.51, and then it's Miller with a 2:36.39. Brashers gets 4th place with a 2:39.26. Erringdale gets a 2:44.81. Mucci gets a 2:46.45. So here's the B final. And lane 1 is Kaylee Kitt. Lane 2 is Emma Lee. Lane 3 is Taylor Rex West. Lane 4 is Caitlin Grover. Lane 5 is Kate Horian. Lane 6 is Allie Nelson Cook. Lane 7 is Emma Didier. And lane 8 is Sydney Andreasen. So this race is finishing up the first 50. Rover with the lead with a 32.40. Right behind her is West with just 8 milliseconds behind. So lane 4's Caitlin Grover still with the lead. Gotta build up on this with another 50 to expand your lead, like the Defects did just that last heat ago. Rover with the lead. As she is slowing down on her momentum from earlier ago on the first 100. 200 was amazing for, Rover, but she still has the lead. West second behind her, then Hori 2 seconds behind her. So she might keep building on the momentum, not as much as before. So Grover still with the lead. Couple meters ahead. Estimated for me a second behind is West. Still with the lead. And Grover will finish first with a 2:28.06. Second is West with a 2:29.82. Third is Didier with 2:30.81. Fourth is Horn with a 2:30.92. Fifth is Allie Nelson Cook with a 2:31.03. So this is the final heat of this event. The 15-18 A final for the 200. Lane 1 is he has the lead, but lane 4's Pia Sanchez. Now behind is Pia Sanchez. Right in front of her is Valeria Garza, who has the lead. But leads keep on changing because lane 8's Rosaline Pfeiffer has the lead. About to enter the last 50. There is no winner so far, as this race is intense. All neck-to-neck race so far. Passing by the middle of the pool. We don't have a clear winner, but it seems like lane 5's Valeria Garza might take it home. Passing by the last flags, Garza will finish first with a time of 2:26.36. Couple milliseconds behind is Holly Vanderwiel, excuse me, with a 2:22.46. Here is the boys 18 and under 200 meter freestyle as we begin. Keegan Bartia in lane 2. Lane 3 is Sam Ross. Lane 4 is Gabe Bulkey. Lane 5 is JX2 Nyack. Lane 6 is Andrew Saleh. And lane 7 is Lincoln Tooley. So right now, finishing the first 50. Out here there is no one with the lead. You just passing by the yellow part of the lane line. Everyone's just passed by there, but so far a lead for lane 2's Keegan Bartea from SYS. His time is a 3:23.47. But lane 5's JX2 Nyack is with the lead so far, as you still have a long way to go. So JX2 Nyack passes by the third section of the bleachers, heading through the middle. He isn't speeding up, but still has the lead so far, though Andrew Sisley has the lead. Sisley may just take the lead right now. Nyack still with the lead so far, as this race is starting to get more intense as Nyack starting to lose his lead slowly and slowly. Entering the second section of the bleachers. Passing by the last flags, Nyack will get a time of 3:05.19 to get first. Here's a 10-under-A final for the 200-meter freestyle. Lane 1 is Evan Hu. Lane 2 is Joshua Gunn. Lane 3 is Dalton Gonzalez. Lane 4 is Austin Zhu. Lane 5 is Ben Balmaceda. Lane 6 is Ethan Gaffin. Lane 7 is James McCarthy. And lane 8 is Ben Gunn. Just passing by the flags of the other side. West side of the building. Finishing up their first 50. They don't have an approximate lead, but it seems like lane 5's Ben Balmaceda has the lead so far. Balmaceda passing by the flags to finish the first 100. Huge lead so far, as his speed is tremendous so far, as his lead is still expanding. Balmaceda starting his last 50 with a great lead so far. Balmaceda just smoking the others to win the A final. Passing by the last flags, he will finish with a time of 2:52.49. Great time by Balmaceda. Drops 7 seconds from his last prelims time. He dropped 7 seconds. Great job by Ben Balmaceda. Here's the 11-12 B final for the 200-meter freestyle. Lane 1 is Jaden Tang. Lane 2 is Santi Hernandez. Lane 3 is Ben Anderegg. Lane 4 is Max Lukovnikov. Lane 5 is Luke David. Lane 6 is Jahasiel Cantu. Lane 7 is Lane 7 is Quinones Olmedo. Lane 8 is Cade Herman. Neck to neck so far, as the lead has not been decided yet, but the potential leader right now is Lane 1's Jaden Tang. Lane 3's Ben Anderegg is also a huge contender to win it. Anderegg will finish the first 50 in first, right behind Jaden Tang. They are both neck to neck, but don't forget about Lane 7's Quinones Olmedo, who has the lead. Lane 7, I believe his name is Andres Olmedo Quinones. Just this last 50 to go, as this one has not been decided yet. This race is intense. Anderegg may take the lead, but it also could be Jaden Tang. Passing by the third section of the bleachers, entering the second section of the bleachers, Anderegg and Tang and Andres Olmedo Quinones. But Anderegg will finish first, followed by Andres Olmedo Quinones. And third place is Jaden Tang. Anderegg finished with a time of 2:36.03, winning the B final. Now these boys will be even faster, because this is the A final. Lane 1 is Trip Bailey. Lane 2 is Caden Koo. Lane 3 is Jaden Garcia. Lane 4 is Tony Wang. Lane 5 is Grady Beers. Lane 6 is Arjun Ramanantam. Lane 7 is Leo McCloy. And lane 8 is Alric Christensen. Right now in the lead is lane 4's Tony Wang. ahead of many, there is only still 5 events left. 5 heats left to end this day off. Wang with the lead. A little behind him is Grady Beers. Another one behind him is Trip Bailey. And even closer is Caden Koo. Though Grady Beers is a little further than those guys I just said right now. Grady Beers trying to catch up to Tony Wang. Wang had to lead the first 100, but he may get taken by Grady Beers as they just passed by the red part of, the orange part of the lane line, just a little less than a 25, like a 16, no, a 12-yard. Still a lead though, but this lead could disappear any second. That's Tony Wang. Cannot keep up. Now he's trying to push. Leaving Beers behind. Tony Wang can't put his boost anymore. Grady Beers trying to catch up. Wang barely survives. Wins the race by less. He wins the race by 0.02 milliseconds. Grady Beers almost caught up, but Tony Wang is the winner. What an amazing race, so right there. Here is the 13-14B final for the 200-meter free. Lane 1 is Evan Giyu, or Nigel. Lane 2 is Landon Minen. Lane 3 is Giacomo DeSantis. Lane 4 is Sawyer Smith. Lane 5 is Jalen Yazdani. Lane 6 is William Ham. Lane 7 is Matt Ham. And lane 8 is Logie Schrock. All of them are tied up as they finish their first 50. 3 laps to go as they just passed by the orange part of the lane line. Heading into the middle of the pool. Never mind, they just passed it. These guys are fast. Leading right now is lane 4's Sawyer Smith. Never mind, it's lane 6's William Ham. Then it's Sawyer Smith. Never mind. Matt Ham is starting to catch up to William Ham. Finishing their 150, they head into their last 50, passing by the last section of the bleachers. In first place is Landon Maiden in a surprise, moving. Never mind, it's tied between William Ham and Landon Mainen. And it seems like Landon Mainen is starting to fall behind. William Ham will win it with a time of 2:18:37. Here is Heat 6, 13-14, a final. Lane 1 is Pangchin Aussie Wade. Lane 2 is Evan Pace. Lane 3 is Zach Haffen. Lane 4 is Eric Lee. Lane 5 is Bryden Kowal. Lane 6 is Jonathan Henneke. Lane 7 is Rocco Raynon. And lane 8 is Adam Goodson. So far, a great race, as no one has pulled ahead so far, but we'll see that in this 50. Passing by the sections of the bleachers, they pass by the first orange part of heading to the east, or the right, whatever you want to say. Lane 8, Adam Goodson has the lead so far. Goodson with a tremendous lead already near mid-pool. Amazing race so far. Passing by the lifeguard's chair. Passing by the official near the clock. Now they pass by the flags heading westward or or in the left direction. Whatever you like, I'll say them up. Goodson with the lead as they start heading eastward for their last 50. Passing by the official. Now they start passing by the lifeguard's chair. Goodson has fell behind as lane 1's Pangchin Wei has the lead. He's starting to slow down though. Goodson could catch up. Never mind. Wei wins it. Welcome to Heat 7 of the 15 through 18 C final. 2 more events after this one, as these races should just take 9 minutes. You should watch these because these guys are fast. And lane 2 is Sawyer Taylor. Lane 3 is Noah Beers. Lane 4 is Gavin Braccini. Lane 5 is Luke Hart. Lane 6 is Charlie Rimmer. Lane 7 is Ben Nizer. So far, a lead by no one, but I believe lane 2 Sawyer Taylor has the lead so far. so far by lane 6's Charlie Rimmer. Falls behind. Rimmer still has the lead. Heavy to the westward direction. They finally finish as Rimmer has the lead. They pass by the officials right before the flags. They are now heading east way or right direction to the right direction of the swimming pool. Passing by the official next, or I believe underneath the clock. Rimmer with the lead. Passing by the last clock and flags, he'll finish with a time with a clock in 2:22:20. Amazing time by Charlie Rimmer to win the C final. Here is Heat 8, the 15-18 B final. Could be even more intense than the last race to get a better time. And lane 1 is William Martin. Lane 2 is John Creitz. Lane 3 is Gregory Huffaker. Lane 4 is Jack Fitzgerald. Lane 5 is Solomon Moreno. Lane 6 is Sam Skelton. Lane 7 is Barrett Waddles. And lane 8 is Jonah Patillo. As they finish the first 50, the lead is still undecided in my opinion. No one is really ahead of another so far as they head to the eastward side of the swimming pool. With the lead now is lanes 2 Sean Creitz. With the lead just a little behind him is lane 4's Jack Fitzgerald. As they finish their third 50 to their last, heading to the eastward direction of the pool. Lanes to John Creitz with the lead. Creitz still has the lead, a little behind him is Jack Fitzgerald. John Creitz finishes first. Of course, Jack Fitzgerald was just behind him. Here's the last heat of the event. It's the 15-18 A final. Lane 1 is Mark Garcia. Then we have Ben Britva. Then it's Raj Isiguso. Lane 4 is Brian Gibson. Lane 5 is Elijah Bukima. Lane 6 is Ignatius Anderson. Lane 7 is Callan Wilson. And lane 8 is Brandon Hamish. All of these had a strong performance in the prelims. So far, this is a fast. They already finished the first 50. Now heading to the eastward direction of the swimming pool. They pass by the clock, or the second to last section of the bleachers. Now they pass by the lifeguard, which is near the smack middle. Now they have officially passed the middle of the pool. Lane 4's Ryan Gibson with the lead. He has a huge lead, as this gives him many waves to not deal with other than the people right behind him. This may slow down the other people right behind him because this is a very intense race. Now heading to the westward direction of the swimming pool, or the left side. Passing by the lifeguard's chair right behind here. Passing by the flags, Gibson still in the lead. Gibson just finishes the third 50 of this heat or this race. Now heading into the slap of today. Gibson still with the lead. Gibson, tremendous lead. A little behind him is Elijah Bukima, who is trying to catch up. Never mind, Gibson. He's trying to pull away, but Bukima is still in the lead. Gibson finishes first. Right behind him is Bukima, and lane 1's Mark Garcia finishes third. Amazing races.